okay, since I arrived this UK, okay, take for instance the church that I attend. 80% of those people attending that church are black. Let me just say 80 to 90% are black and are Nigerians. And out of the 90%, you now have 60%, or let me just say 70, I'm not exaggerating. 70% of those 80 to 90% are medical doctors. Like, I've been to that church for the past three Sundays now. The first Sunday, we had a party, like they gave us food. Second Sunday, they didn't give us food. Last week Sunday, doctors came out to give testimonies, senior doctors from Nigeria, how they wrote their exams, maybe their communication, talking about their communication exam being very difficult, proving very difficult. Some of them, uh, they said the maximum for that exam is 4 attempts, but somebody in my church actually wrote it 6 times before she actually made it. She passed eventually because of COVID. They gave her two extra chances. And the last person that testified, his own, he was able to do it after the third attempt, like on the fourth attempt. At the fourth attempt, he made his papers and then he shared food in church again, to celebrate his win. So that's to tell you that doctors are leaving Nigeria and they're not only coming to the UK. Talk of Saudi Arabia, that doctors food that place. I don't know much about US and Canada, but I know that doctors are leaving. Even there's this popular doctor on Instagram, the noisy pediatrician. Before I knew it, I just saw this guy in winter jacket. He don't jack. And do we blame them? I personally don't blame them because I've worked in the hospital and I know how underpaid, how uh, how overwhelmed they are, and how they are not valued. Like they are made to put their lives in danger. They are made to over. You can imagine just one medical doctor attending to hundreds of patients in one day. Some of them do they work uh, morning till night for 1 week before they now go off the next week. It's that bad that even those who are already old, those who are already surgeons, who are already consultants, are leaving the country. So our health system has collapsed. Let me just be honest with you. So now, I just read a news on Twitter. I just read a news on Twitter stating that the House of Reps, they are passing one bill, something something, about medical doctors and dentists, that they need to work a minimum of 5 years before they are allowed to get their license. What is license? License to practice as what? As a medical doctor. So my question now is Nigerian government or are these people expecting these doctors to do their house jobs for 4 years and then to go and do NYSC for the next 1 year before they give them license? Or are they saying they want to employ, government should start employing all the MBBS graduates or private owners, or they should go and start their businesses and start operating on their own without license for 5 years before they can get it? Because I don't seem to understand. Like, I know what they are trying to drive at really is to stop them, to frustrate them from leaving the country. And that's just like, that's just like two wrongs that cannot make it right. Like, you've already made a wrong, you've already made a mistake by not appreciating those people, by overworking them, by not making the environment conducive for them to practice. Now they chose to leave, and now you're trying to stop them from leaving. Like, she already funny because I don't get. You are leaving what is important behind, and now you're fighting what is inconsequential. Like, instead of you to fix the menace, to fix the things that are not in place, to fix the structure, you're chasing shadows. Who even told them? Please, who told you that the license that Nigerian government is giving doctors is actually important in the abroad? Like, the license is not even important. It's not as if they need their license before they can write their plab and then migrate to these places. Like, these people are dumb. Okay, take for instance, I'm a pharmacist back home. I decided not to renew my license because it's not useful here. My certificate self is no useful. The only thing is you need to get a letter of good standing. So I can choose as a doctor to come here after 5 years. I'll go get my license. You give me letter of good standing. Because I don't really, honestly speaking, please, if you understand what is going on, let me know in the comment section. Because I don't really understand what they are driving at. It is well with us. Oh. It is well with us in Nigeria. I hope these people will one day get sense. So if you're seeing my face for the first time, please do well to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Please don't go away without liking and sharing my video. Hope to see you in my subsequent videos. Bye bye.